What's up guys, here we are at another video. So I'm making this video to tell you guys the best games, really good games to play. Now this is Outbreak. Outbreak is a game, let me just show you. Let me just show you what Outbreak is. What is this? So we go here, click play. Let's start game, click begin, and then this Outbreak is pretty much like Plague Int. You know Plague Int, it's a virus. You can start with, for example, Canada or something, and you can infect people. You can also upgrade it by doing this. I can't buy any because I just started. I did like this. Yeah, you see that? You can upgrade it so you can get better stuff. And then another thing, which I preferably like to play, is Blue Dot Rifles. Blue Dot Rifles, it's a game where you're basically in a football field. Let me show you. You're in a football field and you have superpowers which you can use. So it's basically like the anime Blue Dot, but like yours are selected. This is very cool. And I'm going to explain that. This is very cool. And they have these styles. Saudi, no, that's black. Saudi is the worst one. No. Yeah, I say you try to do something like legendary, like Nadi that I just got. Wow, I'm lucky. Okay, flows. These are the extra abilities. I say you try to admit it because most of these are just class. Like the legendary, epic, rare, those are class. The legendary is kind of good, but I say if you have more screens, anyways, this whole video isn't about Blue Dot Rifles. Another game, Murder Mystery. You guys know it. You guys love it. No contacts. You just know it. If you don't, then you don't play Roblox. Okay? Murder Mystery is a delayed game, which basically it's like Among Us, but like there's a sheriff which has to kill the imposter or whatever. Next game, Glow Garden. Glow Garden is the most players active ever in a game ever. So if you don't know it, then you don't know how to be living. Basically a game where you glow a garden, but it's super cool. Fever Meme. You know those LOL obbies? Fever Meme is basically just that. It's really hard. And I mean really. I'll just play first level for you stay here. So basically, okay. This looks totally not safe. I'll just go this way. I'm dead. So you have to go the other way. Yeah, sometimes it glitches out of the map for some reason, but it probably won't happen to you. Another game is this. I haven't played it, but it's like a simulator game, basically, where you can do stuff. Rivals is a fun game where basically, let me just show you the trailer. Yeah, you see that? You have guns and you can kill people with it. You can like beat people in games, which is very cool. There's this stuff called T's which you can buy new weapons. There's also very good slit shots. 99 Nights. Basically, you're in this forest. You have to find the missing kids. Yeah, like this. Put them in your sacks, not that way. You're also supposed to take supplies and put it in the crafting table. And there's this weird deer where only comes at night. And every now and then these cultists come. There's also other monsters like the ram, the owl, and the cat. You can tame people, you can get better territory, and basically whatever you think can happen in a forest will happen. Then a lap pack test. A delayed game was basically if you play properly playtime, then you would get. So basically, you join in, you have these lap packs. You do these puzzles with the lap pack. And each puzzle that's a little bit harder. Like, for example, that puzzle was easy, just put your hand. Now that puzzle was also easy. Now this puzzle is also easy. This one, it will take you a little bit, like 10 seconds. But like, it's also easy if you understand the game. Then, that was a door opening. So there, and also, if you don't like, if you accidentally fall, they have these stuff that bring you back to the spawn so you can retry. There's also different maps. I'm not gonna show you every single one of them. There's also Yarnaby, where basically it's a map about Yarnaby. And basically everything, like all of the game's features are here. Yeah. And there's different lap packs as well. Look. Isn't that it? That's it, isn't it? We can't change the blue lap pack because no. What's this map? I've never tried this map. Let's try it. Yeah, that's it. Is this like a bigger version of the normal map or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Yeah. So the lap test is a fun, friendly game. Then there's Jujutsu Shenanigans. You basically have powers and you fight other people. It's basically like the Slondest Battlegrounds. You also get it. The Slondest Battlegrounds is about a anime called One Punch Man. It's a cool anime. I haven't watched it, but I've heard a lot about it. And then Jujutsu Shenanigans is an anime about JJT. I've watched it, and overall, if you're a new gen and a banana, then I say watch JJT. Then there's Blox Fruits. Oh my god. This is one of the best games. It's on an anime called One Piece. I haven't watched it because it's like 1,000 episodes long. And I'm not planning to watch it. So yeah. That's Blox Fruit. You can eat fruits, which basically make you then use superpowers. You can also fight bandits, which makes you level up. There's different islands, there's different places. It's like a pirate anime. Then there's Knockout. This is basically just a fun game. You're a penguin. Wherever you look at, you go to. And you can change so you get a little bit like faster or a little bit like slower. There's Flintins and People, which is a super cool game. You can basically grab people and flint them around the map. You know what? I'll actually show you Flintins and People. It's why there's a lot of people who just love to troll. There's these items. You can spawn your own items. Like, for example, this couch. Yeah, I spawned this in. You can also fly with this. You can fly with anything as long as you can stand on it. And it's big enough. It's a very cool game. You can grab people. Hey, people, come here. You see how that girl is grabbing that man? Yeah, I can also do the same. Oh, yeah, we're both stuck. Oh my god, we're gonna explode. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god, I'm bringing you down with me. We're both gonna die. I'm not dying tonight. I don't plan on dying, okay? I don't want to die. No. I died. So yeah, you can die in that game. Then there is Robot 64. I didn't pass the world because I'm a failure, so I don't know how to count or read. You're basically a robot. Hey. It's an adventure game. You have these candies on the ground where you can buy stuff with. This is just the first map. These maps are huge. There's like 11. There's a bunch of maps. Like insane amount of maps with insane amount of stuff. You'll first be put in a tutorial, which is a tutorial. Basically tells you what to do. I don't have to give you a tutorial on how to pass the tutorial. So next game. Destroyed llama. We'll get to that. Don't ask why that is on my play page. The power bots, all ages. Yeah, you can basically add whatever you want, like sand, and then there's water, and then there's sea salt, and then there's hydrogen. Basically a bunch of stuff. There's also seeds and plants and ants and mice and whatever cell this thing is. I'm pretty sure that's a virus. I'm not gonna show it because I can tell that demonetized. Destroyed llama. I love destroying llamas. So basically, you start with this. Click play. You'll go here. You can get these items on the map, like this one. And you're supposed to find your llama and hit her with this. Hey llama, come here. Hey, W. Then there's also T's around the map. Let me see if I can find one. T's. Any T's? Is there generally no T's left? Okay. Let's see. I saw a T in here. Yeah, T's like this. You can grab these T's and go here, which can give you better weapons, like the double knife, which does more health to your llama. I know it might sound weird. If you're the llama, then you basically have tasks to do, which is like cleaning the house and stuff. Those type of tasks. And if you succeed, you succeed. If we succeed, we succeed. And that's the game. I want to test the game is basically such a hard obby. I'm not even going to play it because I'm not going to be done with the first level. And then you guys are going to call me a failure. Anyways, I hate brain rots. It's basically a game. You're on... No, we're not looking at that. Editor, blur that out. Yep, we're not looking at that. I hate brain rots. You're basically on like a plane, and you got a gun which you can fight brain rots with. And basically your goal is to get your teammate dog at the end. Build a plane. You just build a plane. Like I can't. There's propellers. There's winds and other stuff. Shape Tsunami is just a game. I don't like that game. The day the noobs took over Roblox 2. No, there was a one version, but that got turned off for some reason. It's basically an adventure game. There's a bunch of noobs in it, and you're supposed to fight them or whatever. My movie. You can make your own movie by just joining the game. Go to play it. And then you can add pictures, heads, you can add sounds, you can add avatars. Basically, yeah. And you can create a whole story with it. Yay! I'm not gonna do a tutorial on that because that would just take way too long. And now Bed Wars. I don't know much, but it's just Bed Wars. You know Bed Wars? You just play the game. There's hits or classes that you can use to kill other people and gain strength. There's this bed. If you lose your bed, then whenever you die again, you die forever. In the game. There's also different modes like Lucky Block mode, a Dusty Clip, and Hide the Body. Hide the Body, it's a game where there's a guy at the front door and you accidentally kill him, so you have to hide it from your friends so they don't talk to you and report you to the police. Oh, that was a long thing. Okay, a Dusty Clip tower. Basically, you're on a tower. You're supposed to make the tower first. You go around, roaming, shooting with guns. It's just you're in Squid Game maps. You have special type of guns and you fight. Int game is basically Squid Game, but in Roblox. Untitled Tag game is basically you're playing tag. There's different modes like zombie, ice mode, like the normal mode. There's also a hide and seek mode, I think. And now that's all I'm gonna say for this video. If you didn't like any of those, then I say you give Better Discovery Assault. Basically, you join the game, click filter, click if you like action games, click it, and then it will show you a bunch of good action games. If you like action and adventure, click it, and it will give you action and adventure. If you like casual and action, then give it a shot. If you like any other one, click it. If you don't like it, just click it again. So if you don't like it, then click it again. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So yeah, it will show you great games, which is actually the way I found all of these games, except for Blue Lost Rifles and the popular games. Anyways, bye. That was a good video, but I could have added more games. I'll make a part 2 when I get enough time. Bye.